Hello folks, how's it going? I'm trying to do another one of these previews. This one's not as easy though, because I seem to have remembered the route better for the last walk, the Kilworth walk, than I do with this, but I'm going to do my best. So we're going to be starting up there. We're not going to see Newnham windmill in the first video. I was going to, but when I got there was loads of people around it, and I didn't really want to go over and film loads of people, to be honest. So I started on the road here, walked down a bit further to this, where the bend in the road here, and then you take a footpath off into this field just here, and then that winds you down. No, where are we? That winds you down through the fields, down through this little bit of woodland to Poet's Way. You go straight across through this field, through this little bit of woodland, into this field, down to the road, the Weedon Road B4037, and then I got a bit lost there. I can't remember exactly. I think it might have been just straight across. I think the footpath might be right opposite where I came out of that footpath, but I can't actually remember. In fact, it might be there. It might be right there, cuts down to this gap in the edge, and then I think it is, and it carries on down here through this field. I know you cross the River Nen not far. Oh, where are we? Where's the River Nen? Right, yeah, through this field, we get to a little bridge here that goes over the River Nen. We carried on down through the fields. If you can just see the little track there, look. This little bit with like an arrow pointing. It leads you down towards this little gap in the trees, through this lovely field towards Little Everton. This is Little Everton. So it leads you down there next to this little bit of gate where the farmland is. You cut down a little path just there, I think it is, it comes out. And then I took the road south down here, just down here to Everton, Stubbs Road, Well Lane. Yeah, so I turned down Well Lane, and then I realised there was a church right in front of me. I liked the look of it, so I went and had a little look around it, and luckily it was still open. It was getting it was quite not late in the evening, but this was an evening walk, so and it was really windy, you know. Yeah, not going to be too happy about that when I watch the video back, because I haven't seen it yet. But there's going to be a lot of sound distortion because of the wind. Because when I was up on the hills, it was thrashing, the wind was. So we had a little look around the St Mary's Church, Everton. Zoomed in on the pub, and then we took the road west here on High Street, all the way up past the green, and then we cut off down this Forsley Road here. My God, can you hear that noise? One of my kids is upstairs playing Fortnite. He's with his mates on a headset, and he's going nuts. So apologies if you can hear him. Anyway, Forsley Road, and then there's a little footpath along here that takes you into this field. Or was it that field? I can't remember. I don't remember. One of these fields. And I can't exactly remember the route now through these fields. But if I zoom out, the route took me towards Badby Wood, which is here. Yeah, so I think I went past this trig point as well. In fact, look at that route there. That was probably it. In fact, I think that was it. If I backtrack a little bit, see if I can find. So anyway, I think it was from like this field here. I went through the fields, through there. See that line, the line, past the trig point, down here, past this, and now I got to this farm here. I had a little bit of a, not an incident. It wasn't an incident. It was I got to it, and the footpath takes you right next to these trees, and that takes you actually through this farm's like sort of drive area there to that gate that leads you to the road. And I felt completely out of place, you know, because there was a family in this garden, like a farmer and his wife and the kid. And when I was on there, I felt like I shouldn't be there on their driveway. And they were in the garden, so I called over to him just to, what's the word? Just to put the rest in my mind, put my mind to rest, that they might see me and think, what's he up to? What's he doing? Because I was lingering at this point, because I didn't quite know. Because there was a big gate just here, and I didn't know if I could get through it. So I called over to him, and he came over. He was a nice spy. And he informed me that they've rerouted it. Now, what I should have done, apparently, there was a sign, but I probably didn't see it. I was too busy holding my camera out, watching, you know, looking at actually where the route on my my app, the red line showed that I did go through this guy's driveway. But he informed me they've rerouted it. You come down here, you get to this point here, and you turn left rather than go through their drive. You turn left along here, and then you go out here onto the road there. So anyway, that's what I did. Then I turned right. So Badby Wood was right in front of me, but couldn't get to it because these fields are not accessible. You can't get through them, as far as I know, as far as I could tell at the time. So I turned right out of here, and we walked the road. What road's this? Preston Capes Road, is that it? Preston, I don't know. Yeah, Preston Capes Road, because it leads to, yeah. Right, so anyway, we came out there, we turned right, and we went all the way up, across the crossroads, all the way up into Newnham. It was getting a little bit dark at this point, and then I lingered on this green for a little while. I think I had a look at the phone box, which is now I was going to say book swap then, but I think it's an information box, if I remember right. I remember it being very neat and tidy and clean. So we went up Daventry Road, weaving around there, over the crossroads there, and back up. Oh, we had a little look in the cemetery. It's not very big, so it didn't last long. All the way back up the hill. There's the little bit where we cut off the footpath in the first bit. We went up the hill, and we had a look at Newnham Windmill. Unfortunately, by the time I got there, the sun was so low, and I was hoping, because I'm on a hill here, that I'd be able to catch a sunset. Unfortunately, the sunset was right the other side of these trees, and it blocked me completely. I couldn't find any way to see it. So that was a little bit disappointing. But I had a look at the windmill. Wandered over here and had a look over. You can see over Daventry town there. And that was it. Ended the video. So that's what is upcoming in the next. Oh, I think there's 6 parts to it. That's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, because I enjoyed walking it. Cheerio for now.